should break his... Nope, no loot. Let's check the other side.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
What am I doing? Oh. Some of these enemies are almost invisible. The eels and the flies, you can barely see. They're like dark shapes in the dark corridor.
I smell corpses.
We must leave nothing unexplored if we wish to purge these aqueducts.
I need fury.
Whoa! Hey, it's a boss. Wow, look at that. Yeah, shout some more. Charge through. Try not to stand in the ice. And then earthquake, finally.
I should have expected that.
The air in this place is utterly foul. You couldn't have known.
7 out of 10, I think. It was challenging mostly because I already used my earthquake. I had to wait for it to cool down. Wasn't... Oh great, more upgrades. Wow, we're just picking these up one after the other. It doesn't have the seismic slam damage increase, but it does have healing on it. And a socket. Oh, I didn't put stuff in my sockets, did I? I have a socket on this. I should have put some gems in back in town. Never mind. What's going on here? Nope, nothing. Alright.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldeans.
You are more like your uncle than you know.
Maybe, but they got to have books on the Black Soul Stone in Asmodean. Something will help me understand his theories.
Well, that is definitely a weapon upgrade. I can already feel stronger with this. What is that? It's just a massive piece of metal in my hand.
I can't. Back to hell, dog.
Ah, this is the exit. But I seem to have missed a few side passages. Maybe just swap some of these skills around. Like when I'm trying to spam the rush or the charge, I just clicked on the leap. I wonder why Blizzard put the skills on 1, 2, 3, and 4 instead of WASD or ASDF or something. Just do that.
Still recharging.
And then earthquake. I'm actually dying here. And then slam? Nope. Alright, then slam him. Six out of 10 boss battles. I think mostly it's because I'm not focusing. I'm trying to think about my skills while walking into a boss. And there's just a lot of invisible enemies here. a lot of invisible enemies. And now they're all dead. I do feel overpowered again.
The Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dalgar Oasis was discovered 3 centuries ago. Though Chaldeum had been prosperous for many years, a reliable source of water allowed the city to grow even further. Luxurious public fountains were built to provide safe drinking water for everyone.
Safe
Tell me about
drinking
this
water.
inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous. Everybody needs a quiet, safe place to rest and recover. A way station on their journeys.
Yeah, I do feel slightly overpowered again. I don't know, I don't think turning up to Torment 1 would be a good idea. But you never know. We'll see how easy the rest of this chapter is, maybe. I was concerned there might be a chest there, but there wasn't, so I just walked back for no reason. We haven't really found very many critical hit chance items, have we? It's one thing I want to boost is my critical hit chance.
That's one lever down.
And the Emperor Hakan is still down there.
Death is swift down here. We must be wary.
Death is indeed swift, but I believe we are the ones dishing out death. What's happened? Just charged into a beam or something? Is it a skeleton or goblin I hear? Oh, a goblin, crap. Let me just do that and do that. Earthquake the goblin. If I can.
Not enough fury. No way.
10 out of 10 goblin earthquake. That goblin just got stuck in a corner and earthquaked to death. Amazing. That is not an upgrade. That is a very no, I want to keep what I'm wearing. And what is this? Nope.
Good.
Nope. Alright, nothing useful for now.
The philosopher Caddis said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
So, Chaldeum is infested with demons and smells of rot. Roaring.
Charging back and forth, charging back and forth. That's all we do. Charging back and forth. And then they all die. Are those exactly the same stats? Almost. If I put 2 diamonds onto these pants, they probably will be better than the ones I'm wearing right now. Let me just put this in the corner here because I might want to try that out. Alright. We got skills. What do we get? Rend Mutilate. Chilled 10% increased damage from all sources. Well, that's possibly good. Not as good as Seismic Slam. Call of the Ancients. Ancient's Blessing. Heal for 65% life and Ancient's Accord. And this one is Brawler As long as there are 3 enemies within 12 yards, all of your damage is increased by 20%. 12 yards is very short, by the way. 12 yards is literally just right next to you, so the game doesn't really tell you, but 12 yards is like this close, I think. But if you have like 3 enemies within that distance, then your damage is increased. Maybe I want to switch to this. So instead of Inspiring Presence, maybe I want to switch this to Brawler. Let's try that. All allies regenerate. Duration of your shout is doubled. Close. So now the duration... Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be fine. Let's try that. Because 20% damage increase is no joke. And as a bonus, you know, when you're charging, you are literally going... Oh, that's Leah. Like when you're charging, you are literally going right up next to the enemy to attack them. So that actually works with charge quite well.
The ancients smile on me.
Let me just check the other side. I think we might have missed loot over here. Or not. Or maybe the other side was actually loot. Yeah, so if you're looking at what I'm doing right now, a lot of the time we're right next to several enemies, so I think that 20% damage increase is gonna kick in quite often. So that's like a 8 out of 10 for that skill. Because it's just useful.
You winked against my blows.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn somewhere. I live.
That would fit you.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
You do me a great honor.
Explosions! Alright, well, this is the actual way out. But what I really want to do is make sure we don't miss any loot back there, so we're gonna walk all the way back again. Excuse me while I waste time, basically. I mean, there is a chest here, right? So, you know, there might be loot. What is that? We got a junk. That's not really what we want. Alright, well, let's continue. Let's continue. So there might be loot down here. I mean, there might be loot in here. Ragged shoulders. Nope, that's not very good.
How tastes your feet?
Hey look, there's a lot of enemies up there. Let me just come over here and charge this way. Charge back and charge back. Charging is awesome. 8 out of 10. Charging groups of enemies like this.
Your flesh is weak.
Their flesh is indeed weak, Barbara. Their flesh is so weak. We are finding loot, it's just bad loot. Like absolute junk. Alright, well. There's still one more corridor. There's still a small chance that we might find loot. Oh, there's a chest.
I'll never forget the fights I used to get in when I was a child.
Why were you fighting?
The other children thought I was strange. They tormented me mercilessly.
Yeah, well, you are strange, Leah. Sometimes the leap just doesn't work. And then sometimes the charge just doesn't. What just happened? What just happened? I leaped, and then I leaped 2 feet. And I charged, and the same thing happened. So you really have to be careful where you're putting your mouse cursor. Alright, pull some switches.
That passage should lead to the desolate sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better?
You shall see when we get to my archives.
Alright. Well, the Emperor's still here. He's not having anything new to say.
I can't believe he stuck me in a barrel. Really, it's quite uncomfortable in here.
Yes. There's a talking barrel, guys.
I need fury.
Kill the betrayed, okay.
Are you dead? If you're dead, just say so.
Where are these guys coming from?
What's going on? Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Break the talking barrel.
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you.
And that is...
Oh, how rude of
Yes.
me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
That is a strange name.
Do you think so? I quite fancy it myself.
10 out of 10 Covetous Shen voice acting. That, my friend, is Covetous Shen.
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You were foolish to come down here to begin with. You are lucky you weren't eaten alive.
Oh, nonsense. I'm tough and bony. Demons have better taste than that.
Shen would talk quite a lot. Oh, not a lot of demons. Interesting. What a fascinating concept. That really needs to happen more often. 8 out of 10 for being surrounded by enemies.
Fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
These creatures won't go down easily.
I won't do that.
Oh look, bosses, good. Say hello to my earthquake.
Could we find more like that?
Now, I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
9 out of 10 combat effectiveness
Impossible.
against that mini boss. You need to be careful not to spam the charge too much. Because you wanna like charge and then charge back,
You
right?
know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was a little uncomfortable, though.
Oh look, we have a legendary. Wow, another 29% damage upgrade. We lose 42% healing, but I think we are gonna be just fine.
A delightful fellow.
Holy
that
crap,
Gavin.
that is a
Yes,
massive
was so
damage
willing to
increase.
Show an old man around the desert.
Crucible is mine.
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Here, I did warn him.
Not ready yet.
Yes, well,
The crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up.
massive damage upgrade. That was like a 10 out of 10 loot. That's pretty awesome.
Poor little man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
Fine, but let's get out of here.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
That depends on your tastes.
Oh, I enjoy a wide variety of things. I have heard of many strange delicacies and partaken of many upon my journeys. But, oh, you were not serious.
Alright, well that's Shen. He'll be joining us and he is the jeweler. But I need to go back and check all the side paths for loot. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go all the way back. Actually, our backpack is almost full again. Yes, damage upgrade. Yes. Look at that damage upgrade.
The Enchantress is quite intriguing. Wouldn't you agree?
Does she really captivate you so?
What? No, you misunderstand me. That's not what I meant.
Alright, let's find more loot. Hopefully. And this thing was like in a random pot or something, wasn't it? What was this spear in? It was like on a corpse or a breakable pot. So you can find legendaries in the most unassuming of places. And that is why we break every single thing. Like these. And this. Alright, there's no loot back here, never mind. Let's continue. Oh wait, that's where we came from. The exit is the other one. Look at the spear. Massive spear, awesome.
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cool's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
Alright, well everybody's going back to town. Maybe I should go back to town as well.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Striving for godhood got your head separated from your body, Cool.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
I'm a Nephilim, you're a ghost. So, good job, bro. Let's go back to town. Let's trash things, and then let's talk to the jeweler. So we're going to trash all of this stuff, right? None of this stuff can be used by our friend Cormac. Alright, let's just trash all of that. And then we are going to talk to the jeweler.
You may notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities. I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one. At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend.
Yes.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
That doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Oh, I never said I'd tell you the interesting parts. I knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
How long have you been looking for this jewel?
Oh, quite some time. It's been a great adventure.
Perhaps you would find this jewel sooner if you weren't so careless.
Oh, yes. Well, that. And the jewel changes form from time to time. I can only take so much credit. You try to give a young man some advice, and he assumes you are the Sensei god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. I understand his confusion, as I do share certain features.
Is this something your gods do often?
No. Well, yes. Our Father God is rumored to delight young ladies by appearing in their bedchambers as a 10-foot warrior.
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
Yes.
I think I might have met Sultan Cool once. He seemed like a perfectly reasonable sort, for a mage, that is.
For a mage?
Oh, yes. Well, you know how they can be, with the waving hands and the mumbling all the time. They can be a little strange. You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
This legend of Zai seems to fit you very well. Are you a god or not?
Are we not all divine in some fashion? When I taste a good bowl of quail stew, I certainly think the chef must be. Stop asking me questions about stew. You're making me hungry.
Be mysterious if it pleases you. I have things to do.
Well, try to do them in a mysterious fashion. It makes them much more interesting, you know.
Ah, yes, come to Shen. Alright, we're done talking. Let's craft some things. We can craft a lot of things. Have materials. Let me just upgrade him. 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I just keep upgrading him? 6. Let's leave that for now. Let's leave him as level. What is he now? Level 7 or level 6? Because I don't really have enough money to max him out, I don't think. And I don't think we need to anyway, so we're gonna have... He's gonna craft gems. And get... So you basically, like, you see, you're combining 2 flawless into 1 perfect, like that, right? So we're just gonna turn all our crap jewels into better jewels. And then we slot them into our equipment. Well, I don't seem to have any good diamonds. He can also forge jewelry. And he can also remove gems. Alright, so what am I doing with my stuff? So if I put this on a weapon, no, I want to put this on the weapon, I think. Either the... What is this? No, this is critical damage increased by 30%, but my critical hit chance is only 6. Is it 6? 9. So I don't actually know which one will improve my damage more. I suspect it's this one. 15 damage, or increase that to... So 9% of 30 is like 3. 3% of... I don't even... I can't do the math. I don't even know what the math is. So it's either 3% of my damage, but that includes critical damage, or 15 damage. I don't know. I don't know which one's better. You think I can math? I can't math. Let me put that. So this damage is 7,589, 7,589, 7,782. Let me just try them. You have to kind of remove the 7,782. That costs 6,000 bucks to remove. 7,8. Yeah, I thought so. So this is 7,889. So this is actually more damage. I knew it, but I had to spend like 6,000 bucks to test it. And then here, this is 10% resistance. I guess I want resistance and resistance. So for toughness, let me just put 2 diamonds, even though I don't really have that many good diamonds. If I put that on, then that becomes slightly better, I guess. Alright, well that wasn't all that productive, to be perfectly honest.